somebody besides me needed to hear this. So I got challenged by a group of expanders that I do stuff with to do 10 minutes each day of the following: 10 minutes of fun, 10 minutes of reading, and 10 minutes of exercise, to recapture the incredible things we used to do by nature of being a child. Those were the things that were typically very ordinary in a child's life, and they led to all kinds of good things. So yesterday, what would seemingly be the easiest thing to accomplish, I did not, because I worked nonstop on Sunday, Cinco de Mayo, pretty much from the moment I got up to about 6:30 that night, ate some dinner, and then went right back to it till I fell asleep at like 10. Here's the point. I could have been tap dancing and having a good time, wearing a sombrero, drinking a margarita. Yes, I could have. And I think that would have served me well in some way to have taken a break, even if for just 10 minutes, to have some fun, because I lost my creativity. I lost my wonder. And that never serves me well when it comes to creating great work and moving things forward, both in my relationships, in the people I'm partnering with, to the creative projects I put my energy towards. Then I get up this morning and I read something out of Big Magic, which is a book by Elizabeth Gilbert that I highly recommend. Big Magic, Creative Living Beyond Fear. And here's what I read, and somebody else needed to hear this besides me. My soul desires one thing, wonder. And since creativity is my efficient pathway to wonder, I take refuge there, and it feeds my soul. It quiets the hungry ghost, thereby saving me from the most dangerous aspects of myself. So whenever the brittle voice of dissatisfaction emerges within me, I can say, my ego, there you are, old friend. And it's the same thing when I'm being criticized, or when I notice myself reacting with outrage, heartache, or defensiveness. Hi, that's me. That is me. That is me. It's just my ego flaring up and testing its power. In such circumstances, I've learned to watch my heated emotions carefully, but I try not to take them too seriously, because I know that it's merely my ego that has been wounded, never my soul. It is merely my ego that wants revenge or to win the biggest prize. It's merely my ego that wants to start a Twitter war against a hater, or to sulk at an insult, or to quit in righteous indignation because I didn't get the outcome I wanted. At such times, I can always study my life once more by returning to my soul. Okay, can I make a side note here? One of the best ways to return to our soul is through play and fun, through reading and expanding our perspective, and through moving our body through exercise, because our soul is in our body, and body is voice of spirit and soul. We need to move that body. Okay, back to Elizabeth Gilbert. And what is it that you want, dear one? She asks her soul, and the answer is always the same. More wonder, please. As long as I'm still moving in that direction toward wonder, then I know I will always be fine in my soul, which is where it counts. And since creativity is still the most effective way for me to access wonder, I choose it. I choose to block out all the external and internal noise and distractions and come home again and again to creativity. Because without that source of wonder, I know that I am doomed. Without it, I will forever wander the world in a state of bottomless dissatisfaction, nothing but a howling ghost trapped in a body made of slowly deteriorating meat. And that ain't gonna do it for me. Okay, so whoever needed that 10 minutes of fun and play, 10 minutes of reading something that nourishes you, and 10 minutes of moving your body in a way that makes you smile. That's it, man. Soul versus ego. Have an awesome day.